We are living in certain times. That is non-debatable. We're living in unknown times. We're living in uncertain times. That's pretty much the same thing. You get what I mean, right? There's obviously the whole virus stuff going on. Half the world is on lockdown. Myself, I am, I guess, in self-isolation in lockdown. I live in England, as many of you may know, which is currently in complete lockdown. Uh, yeah, it's very uncertain times, and the same can be said for Fortnite. Now, as you probably noticed, uh, I haven't uploaded a Fortnite video in, let's see, let's go onto my channel real quick. I'm on my phone right now, going onto my channel. I haven't uploaded a Fortnite video in 4 weeks. Let's quickly go on to this. 15th of March. And it's now 15th of April when you're seeing this. So, it has been a month since I last uploaded a Fortnite video on this channel as of today when you're seeing it. I'm recording this on the 14th, but you're going to be seeing it on the 15th. So, as of today, it's been an entire month since my last Fortnite video. So, yeah, pretty much, in that video, my last Fortnite video, you might have seen that there's quite a few issues with the game that I was having. That's been going on for ages. It hasn't fixed since that last video that I made, which is pretty much actually mainly why I haven't done a video on Fortnite in so long. And just in case you're wondering, this gameplay, it's the same video where I got called a noob. That was my last video on this of season 10, season X, whatever you want to call it. It's just, it was my last full game that I uploaded, so I thought that I'd use the gameplay from that rather than having to go on and record new gameplay, just in case you're wondering. So, Fortnite is at a very odd state, I guess you could say. There's pros quitting left, right, and centre. Hook, line, and sinker. I don't think I used that phrase in the right way, but you get what I mean. There's pros quitting all, like, everywhere you look, there's a pro quitting. Poach has quit. Team Liquid's Poach. CLG Sam has, I believe he's quit. Both of them have been streaming Valorant a lot. Valorant has certainly made waves in the gaming industry for the past few days, since the open beta came out on the 7th. The closed beta came out on the 7th, and Riot Games, the makers of Valorant, they've been very, very, very good with communication. They've announced updates, and they've announced that updates have been done very early morning, so people don't have to sit offline for 2 hours because they'll be sleeping during the update anyway. And they've said when the servers are exactly what time the server's going to be going off and what time they're going to be come back on, and how long that is in the space. So it's servers will be going off at 4:30, they'll be back on at 5:30, so that's obviously an hour. That's not the actual times, but that's just an example. Yeah, Valorant has been very, very communicative. Riot Games Valorant, they've been very communicative. And Fortnite haven't. To put it simply, Fortnite haven't been communicative at all. And that's an issue. That is an issue. It's a very big issue as well. Riot have been very communicative, while Epic, who make Fortnite, it's they don't even know what the word communication means anymore. So what I'm here to say is things need to change drastically. Let's go over a few things. Then to go over a few things, we have to go all the way back to the start of chapter 2, where the blog post that we got announcing chapter 2 was literally just added chapter 2 or something, share your first drop. That was it. One single sentence. And then I think the patch notes, well, they weren't even proper patch notes. They've completely got rid of patch notes. We've had a few instances where like they've said like what they've added in terms of events. They haven't said like guns. In fact, they've done unannounced updates adding guns. They've done unannounced updates. Here's a laser beam tweet where they did an unannounced update at 1 a.m. his time, adding the harpoon gun. That's when the harpoon gun got added. It was an update that went unannounced. They didn't say anything about it, and they still haven't. And I believe the harpoon gun is still in. I haven't played in like a month, maybe. Pretty much since that last video that I did on Fortnite, I don't think I've actually played at all, like properly. I still go online every day to collect Save the World awards, because like I get V-Bucks if I log in, so you know, why do I not do it? But the point is, I haven't actually properly played since then. As you can tell, I haven't recorded a video since then. So yeah, I haven't played in a while, so I don't even know if the harpoon gun is still in the game. But the harpoon gun didn't even come with an announcement. They literally just put it in, and then that was it. And people just happened to discover that there's a new gun in the game, and they're like, "Oh, there's a new gun in the game. It's used for fishing, and it can like hook players in, and it can like hook loot and all that." They did like they just happened to discover it. It wasn't like Epic didn't tweet out saying like, "Oh yeah, we done this and we done this update. It's added this blah blah." They haven't. There's no patch notes. We don't know what the hell is going on with the game. No one knows if like the weapon stats have changed. Like if a gun does less or more damage, no one knows. The best way to know right now is through leakers. When they notice hotfix changes in the files, they share them. That's the best way to find out about changes in the game right now. Through leakers. Leakers are absolutely thriving, to be fair. It's a good time to be a leaker right now. But, they've literally said nothing. Now, do apologise for that. I had to quickly reset the audio recording because I had to get a bunch of images. So, as I was saying, there was a hashtag trending on Twitter. I don't know what place it got to because of this whole virus stuff, my trends are all like all over the place right now. It didn't actually show me like the proper trends, and this was going on at a time when I was in bed on my phone, so I couldn't exactly get on the PC and check Twitter to see like what was trending. But anyway, it was trending on gaming, and there was a hashtag Rip Fortnite. Now, a lot of competitive players mainly between Rip Fortnite and saying like the game is this and that. It's not like how it used to be, which I agree with. We need communication, we need better servers and all that. Valorant's now coming, which will just kill Fortnite. It was just a lot of mainly pro players. There were casuals as well, but it was mainly pro players, mainly like their fans and all that, saying like "Rip Fortnite, the game's done for," because of all these issues. Now, I got in on this, and I literally just said, "Well, here we are again." You know, like similar stuff has trended before. It's just the same thing over and over again. But this could be easily avoided if there's just communication and all that. I still stand by that. But yeah, so after that, hashtag thank you Epic Games started trending, which was like, I guess, a counterattack to Rip Fortnite. Bunch of game developers were tweeting about it, saying like thanks for the game engine and all that because it's enabled them to make their games. Game engine being Unreal Engine, which is what Fortnite uses to like pretty much run their game. Unreal Engine, of course, made by Epic Games. If you didn't know, Epic Games uses their own game engine to make Fortnite, which is kind of cool. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, there were also other YouTubers saying like, thank you for like giving me a career and all that. But then of course the YouTubers saying like we need content because like right now with how stale the game is, there's nothing to make videos on and all that. And that's the bit Fortnite. Now Mark Ryan decided to get in on this, and he said, "We appreciate the support. We have lots of amazing things in the works. Please stay safe, everyone. Hashtag thank you, Epic Games." Now, if we focus on that tweet, he tweeted it from a Twitter client called Tweetbot for iOS. iOS, of course, being the Apple operating system. So it's Tweetbot for the iOS Apple system. Now, Tweetbot has this feature where you can use timeline filters to quickly reveal tweets you want to see and hide the ones you don't. Tweetbot lets you take over your timeline and view it your way. So, although unconfirmed, there's, I guess, a possibility that Mark Ryan wasn't even able to see hashtag RIP Fortnite because he filtered all negative stuff out. That's unconfirmed. However, with what Tweetbot allows you to do, that's a possibility. And as well as that, Tim Sweeney also happened to like a bunch of tweets mentioning hashtag thank you Epic Games. And I said on Twitter responding to this, Tim Sweeney, Epic Games CEO, liked multiple tweets earlier mentioning hashtag thank you Epic Games. And as much as yes, Epic has revolutionized the gaming industry, I also hope he at least looked at Fortnite and took in some of what was being said. CC at Tim Sweeney Epic, which is Tim Sweeney's Twitter account. So yes, Epic have done a lot for the gaming industry. Okay, gaming has changed dramatically because of Epic Games. So yes, there's good stuff there. But as well as that, they have to look at the RIP Fortnite and take in some of what was being said. Because there was some good criticism, like give us more content. You can't disagree with that, right? Fix the servers. Absolutely. Balance adjustments. Absolutely. Fix the performance of the game. Absolutely. Like performance on the client side. Being like optimizations to the game. Absolutely. And then server side optimizations. Absolutely. They were saying like, we need this, we need that. For the most part, I agreed with it. There was some stuff that I disagreed with, but I mean, not everyone's correct, I guess. Now, to make this all, I guess, so much worse, they've gone and extended the season. So literally just like an hour ago or something, they tweeted out, Chapter 2 Season 2 has been extended, plenty more coming this season, fresh gameplay, new challenges, bonus XP and more additional info here. Now, in the blog post, in the blog post, they said, "Hey all, we're extending Chapter 2 Season 2 of Fortnite beyond the original April 30th date. Our plan is to launch Chapter 2 Season 3 on June 4th, which, by the way, is nearly 2 months in time. Before then, there's lots of content coming in the current season. We have multiple game updates on the way that will deliver fresh gameplay, new challenges, bonus XP, and a couple more surprises up our sleeve. For continued updates on the new Fortnite season and other plans, we'll keep you up to speed here and on our social channels. See you on the island, the Fortnite team." Now, I responded to this saying, why has it been extended though? If it's due to the coronavirus, that's understandable, but at least say why. My best guess is it is due to the coronavirus, and if so, that is completely understandable. Like, there's not a whole lot that Epic can do to combat the virus. They're simply just following government advice. They're actually working from home, Tim Sweeney said. So they're following government advice and working from home right now because of the virus. So they're social distancing and all that. So if it's been extended because of that, that's perfectly fair. That's fair, that's understandable. Haven't really got an issue with that. They're giving us more updates, so they're making up for it. The virus isn't something that they can control, so that's fair. But say that it's because of the virus. Don't just be so vague in your post and just say it. Say it's because of the virus, and then it's completely understandable. And they just didn't. They just said that they were extending the season. They didn't say why. They just said they were extending the season. If they said it was because of the virus, that would have been fine. That's completely understandable. They would have been fine. But they didn't say anything. They need to communicate to put it bluntly, to be honest. It's like they don't even know what communication is anymore. Riot Games is on top of their game. No pun intended there. Riot Games is on top right now with communication. Epic, you need to communicate. Anyway, that is gonna end it off for this video. Hopefully they fix it up. Hopefully they make improvements. That's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one. We'll see where this game goes. See you on the next one. Peace out.